clock it if they pop it.
Let's clock it if they pop it. Elaborate.
We are gonna watch Arletta's Pop the Balloon, not Netflix, because Netflix is a scam, and I heard it's trash. So if they pop it, usually they pop it for a pretty bad reason. We're gonna clock it, and we're gonna talk about what they really should be doing instead of popping balloons at the age of 38.
What the hell?
Hey.
Come on, bro. You too. I fuck with the fit though. He's like he's going to prom.
Cool.
He's like he's going to prom.
Okay.
Wait, take one off so I can hear you. So we can chat.
Aw, I can hear you though. I'm getting better at reading lips.
Okay.
I like his fit. I like the cowboy fit. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, the men are looking fine. Okay, they look okay. Nobody can't talk about anybody's fit.
Bullshit.
Hey,
You fuck with this fit?
the yellows are a
Bro,
little.
why
off.
is he looking at me like this?
The yellows are a little. His
Nigga look
fit
like
was
a
worse.
He's like a pug. Alright, we don't care about your sponsor, Outlet.
I mean, but none of their fits are terrible for you to pop the balloon.
Bro, what am I watching? He's straight out of jail.
Okay, before we jump into the video, I do want to say thank you to the
She love her some. They love.
Ooh,
Fashion Nova
I don't think they
loves
take that here.
Of
course they take
they
Discover.
fucking are.
Stuck in the past, baby.
I don't think she gets sponsored by nobody
Back
else
to my
but
channel. It's your host Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find
I
Love.
like her outfit.
And we've got
It
some
kinda just
single
gives
men lined
Rose,
up.
though.
Make some noise,
Yeah,
guys. All right, so we're gonna be bringing out some single ladies one by one. When she comes around this corner, if you're feeling her, you like what
they're
you see,
popping it.
do not
Yeah.
pop your
I
balloon.
forgot. Sorry.
However, if there's anything
Nah, I
that
ain't
you're
gonna lie, I
just
thought it was the
not a
dudes too,
fan
because the
of,
way
you're
they
not
were
liking
showing
it
the love,
at
they never
all,
did that
go
with
ahead and
the
pop your balloon,
They do
and I'll
that.
go over
I
to
just-
you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready? Okay, all right. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Jay Chanel.
Jason.
Okay.
Jay Chanel?
Yes.
Okay, and Jay Chanel, how old are you?
I'm 24.
And what do you do?
I am an entrepreneur. I own 2 small businesses, and I manage
she got, like, a bank
like
phone, and she
social
got money.
influencers.
Okay,
do
very
that.
nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I love traveling.
professional.
I love making money, learning how to better myself for my future. I definitely love quality time, like with family, friends.
Because I don't like people
Yeah,
who live
I
off
love
their
traveling the
budget.
most, though. Yeah, love traveling.
What are, since you love traveling, what's the last 2 places you've been?
I went to DR and I went to New York.
Ooh, okay, nice. So what are some things you look for in a man?
I look for a man that's God-fearing. I look for a man that has
have
discipline
contact
and like structure in his life. I look for a man that
that was definitely
is
contact.
good
You
with
can
like
tell.
affection, like
As a
they can show a
contact-wearing
decent amount
guy.
of affection, but is also
No,
like
you're
thoughtful.
more
You're
than
the same person who wanted color.
Yeah, like those are.
Back in
Okay,
middle school,
now what are
I
some
would
deal
never do something
breakers?
like that.
Okay,
In
deal
middle school,
breakers
I
for
was like,
me
okay,
would
cut
be
the club. I wasn't about to
a man
vampire.
that doesn't
I literally
believe in
wasn't
God,
about to be a vampire.
a man that has no like discipline or structure in his life, like no direction as to like where he's going, and a man that's not financially stable, like not able to meet his own base necessities
Okay.
in life, but trying to date. Like that's a deal breaker for me.
I see.
And then poor hygiene. It's
Okay.
just like a deal breaker for me.
All right.
You got no pause.
So we have not got any pop balloons. So let me hand you a pick.
Like, dude, no
Yeah,
more.
she's gonna kick
That.
them last
And there's
two.
quite a
Nah,
few
she gonna
guys.
pop
So I
Broadway.
am
She
gonna
pop the
have
dude with
you
the black and yellow
pop.
force. And she gonna
Let's
pop
go with
the
3.
dude with the 3.
I know.
Black
3
and yellow
balloons.
forms, force,
Whenever you're ready,
orange
go
suit,
ahead.
and then the dude all the way to the right with the muscles who think he's from jail.
This is so
Literally,
good.
I know, bro. I
3,
can read
I know.
minds, bro.
Sorry, girl.
She wanted to pop the dude with the hat, but she's like, he don't look the worst.
Okay,
Watch, watch. What I them 3 at the end. Watch, boom,
I told
boom.
you first. Them two first.
more.
Them 3 at the end. She gonna pop, boom, and then him,
And one more.
and then the dude with the orange hat. Watch, they all short, but dude with the orange hat. She gonna pop him. It's no way she don't. Oh, she does. Okay.
Okay.
He's the
Let's
shortest.
start with the
That's what.
Oh, down
He is
here.
a shorter. They care about her so
All
much.
right, let's start with your name
Bro,
and age.
your hair.
My name is Kevin. I'm
insane.
31 years old.
Good.
And Kevin, what do you do?
He has a high top of death. His high top is crazy, boy.
What's wrong with it?
Bro, it look like you don't care about this,
I.
bro. His high top is
His
insane.
hair.
Right, let's start with
But if he put all his hair up like this, bro, it's gonna look crazy.
your name and age.
My name is Kevin. I'm 31 years old.
And Kevin, what do you do?
I'm the owner of Flex
Bro,
Flooring and
he is
Remodeling, which is my
blowing
own
me.
LLC. Basically, I do home
Because why
renovations.
he's mean mugging like that?
Yeah,
So
he
why
look
did you have your
like-
balloon
he look like
unpopped?
he finna-
He finna
She
kill
looks
somebody.
absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Absolutely amazing.
Plain and
It's
simple.
a little
Thank you.
too much. Like,
And why'd you end up
your
popping his balloon?
Yeah.
I think initially
Like-
That's really
jail,
nice.
though.
I
She is
just-
pretty.
felt like the shirt was like really, really tight. Like,
You know what's crazy about that? So I ordered a shirt online,
okay,
and I ordered a large, right?
okay,
So when I got the shirt, it was already too late for me to turn it back.
I
Why did
got
you
it.
wear
So it was already too late.
That's a
I thought that too. So
That's
I
short.
don't think it's
She switched
bad
his balloon.
though.
Nah,
It looks like he's about
yeah.
to go work out.
Not gonna lie.
She want his balloon
That's
back.
up to you. Do you want your balloon back?
absolutely.
Okay, let's
That's
get his
good
balloon
that she
back.
thought of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I ordered it online, and
yeah,
it
I
was
think-
like,
I got, yeah, I mean his shirt is tight as shit though.
I don't think it's like badly tight. It's
All
just
right, we'll
he
be back
has
then.
big
Bro, the
arms.
Going over
average
here.
height of all these
Your
niggas
name and
has
age.
to be 5'2".
Kevin, 33.
And Kevin, what do you do?
I'm in banking.
You're in what?
Banking.
Oh, banking. Okay, okay.
How is
And
he in
so why did
bacon
you have
with
your balloon
neck
unpopped?
tattoos?
She pressure.
shit.
Like everything looks good from her head to her toe. So
thank you.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
I just don't see like the like attraction. Like for me, yeah, you're not unattractive, but it's just like not my type. Typically, that I would go for.
understandable.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Then you popped one more. Your name and age.
My name is Jay, 31.
Short, bro.
Jay, what do you do?
I'm a truck driver.
You look
And
nice.
Jay, why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, she cold. You know, she got pretty eyes,
She
and that's
cold.
like one things I really look for in a woman.
Okay, nice. Why'd you end up popping his?
The height.
Oh,
It was just kind of like
Oh
a
my
height thing
God.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Read
and then
minds.
yeah, I was
This average height,
That's
though.
not wrong. For you to say
it was the
somebody's
height,
short.
and then just
No,
like
it's not
I'm
wrong.
big
You
on,
got a
like,
preference.
you
like
have a
smile
preference.
and
You
stuff
got a
like that.
preference.
That was about
And it's like
it
as
for
long
me.
as you're
Okay,
doing it
okay.
respectful.
And how tall are you?
Facts.
5'9".
5'9". Okay. And how tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
5'9". Okay.
Right over heels.
Yeah.
They be lying though.
I mean, I'm about
Boys be
5'10"
lying.
with these on, though.
Yeah.
They be
He
lying.
definitely- Nah, he probably is.
And we got to
5'9".
pop
Y'all
back
be thinking
over
5'9"
here.
all the way
Your name and
down
age.
here. Like,
I'm
Sammy,
Sammy, I'm 30.
No,
Sammy, what do you do?
I'm 5'2".
I fund people's businesses anywhere from 50K to
If you stand beside
200K,
him, you're
and
gonna
I
be
fix people's
short.
credit.
No.
Okay.
So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
The height thing. You were talking about height, and if that's
Boy,
a deal
we the
breaker for
same
you, then,
height.
you know,
Okay.
yeah, same thing.
I mean, she's not gonna like him.
I
if she
appreciate you,
say
though,
he's
your course.
short.
She didn't pop his balloon though.
Well,
Now is
feel
he
that-
someone that is your type?
I do like hair, so like you're not
like
unattractive.
hair,
Like you are attractive. It was between you or him though. So like yeah.
See?
But,
Yeah.
okay.
He already knew. He already knew.
Thank you. Okay, so
taller
we
than
now
you.
have 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay. What like are your goals or like aspirations like that you have like currently for yourself in life?
Okay. Let's start here first. Name and age.
She
My name is
doesn't look
Walter.
24
I'm
to
32.
me.
And Walter, what do you do?
30.
She's 30.
I'm a
Yeah.
plumber,
She doesn't look
and
old
also
in a
I
bad
own
way.
a
She just
TV mounting
sounds
business.
older
I mount
than
TVs if
24.
anybody needs a
Older,
TV
too,
mounted in the
though.
valley.
Like 24-year-old kind of.
All right, and then
She
to go ahead and
aged a
answer
little
her
bad.
question. And now the question was,
I'm like,
I
what are
mean,
your
if she
goals and
look older and
aspirations?
you
Like,
really 24,
Currently, right now,
She
just
sounds
expanding
older. Yeah.
the plumbing
She don't
business
look-
I'm
she don't
into.
look older than you?
I've been doing it for
She
about
don't
4
look like she
years.
just graduated
Essentially, in
college,
about 5 to 10
mean,
years,
she
I have a
never-
goal
did
to
she graduate
build
college?
I
more
mean,
clientele
like,
to
that's
sell
what's
it,
for her.
and
lighting
just
up.
kind of sit back from
Like, she
there, and
looks older than your
hopefully
siblings.
I have it from there.
He probably looks older than yours.
over here, your name and age.
Loki.
Yeah, my name is Jesse Laprati. I'm 31.
And Jesse, what do you
Like
do?
he look younger than
I'm a
her.
Grammy
Yeah,
Award-winning songwriter.
Exactly.
I'm a singer,
He's
an artist.
31?
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy.
What song you won the Grammy for?
I wrote Moonlight on a Chris Brown 11:11 album, so we
Okay.
just brought the
Wow,
Grammy
that's
in. So
crazy.
his second Grammy. So
You don't
Congratulations.
You shouldn't tell people that. 'Cause they gonna be
All
like,
right,
oh,
and this to
cheese.
answer her question.
yeah, so
You got money.
I mean, music. That's
There you go,
that's
dude.
my thing. That's my goals and aspirations. As you can see, I'm achieved something
You
that
look like he played in,
not
like,
many
a show,
have
like,
achieved,
Yeah.
but
those-
for me,
actor,
that's
yeah.
like not even something that like that's like the bottom of the barrel for me, and it's crazy to say that, but you know, I'm an artist first, so you know, just keep doing what I'm doing and just growing in that. Yeah.
It gives Chris Brown.
Your name and age?
My name is Franzi. I'm 33.
Okay. And Franzi, what do you do?
I'm an aviation technician.
Oh, he's just
And to go ahead and answer a question.
So just continue with my aviation career, and then I do have a real estate business that I want to grow
What happened
and keep
for the pop
pursuing
balloon?
while I'm, in my aviation.
Look how she looked at the nigga who
Career.
popped, bro. Oh, the nigga with the tight shirt popped.
And keep
Look at-
pursuing
she looking at him.
while I'm, in my aviation
He funny.
career. Yeah.
Probably because you popped it initially. You didn't give it
And let's
back.
go down here. Your name and age, and what do you do?
My name is Kevin, and I'm the owner of Flex Flooring Remodeling
They do
LLC.
with the hat.
And how old are
It could've
you?
been.
I'm 31 years old.
31. Okay. If you want to go ahead and just answer a question.
So basically, I want to eventually expand my business into different states, starting with Florida and Atlanta. I also do a little acting on the side, so yeah, just work on my acting career, and as far as just getting my business expanded throughout the United States.
Okay. Okay.
And we did get a pop
do with the
back
hat, yeah.
here. All right.
They
Why'd
kind
you
of
end up
wearing the
popping
same
your
type of
balloon?
fit, though.
Oh man. She is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. For me, I'm more of a man, you put me in a bad spot.
You're the one that popped.
Right. I have to be honest though too, right? Just too much of the makeup, the contacts, the
tell just by
tracks.
the way
It's
he's
just too
looking
much
at
for me. I what am I really getting? I guess I wouldn't know. I see this
I
as
mean,
just
he's
beautiful,
speaking the real.
but then it's like there's a lot of it. So it's like when we
I don't think there's
Too
a
much
lot.
for you.
too much for
Kind
me.
of.
I guess.
But you're gorgeous. I like your smile.
He,
and your
he
lips
just
and all
want
that.
like
Thank you.
somebody more.
No, you don't apologize. Like, it's nothing to apologize
Yeah, it ain't
for.
nothing bad. It's just
Now,
his
is he
preference.
someone that's your
Yeah.
type?
They like, you know what?
I hate when she do that because
Not really. No.
Why not?
really. He is attractive, but I don't know. I don't think you have hair probably under, or like a shortcut maybe.
I'm bald.
Yeah, no, not really. But like you're a decent height, like
She like
you're
people
not
with hair.
an unattractive man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6'4". And 2. Yeah.
Who cares about height?
You did get a pop down
Height
there.
doesn't make you attractive.
Uh-oh. The one that got his balloon
certain
back.
girls.
Here we
His
go.
foot is not
Why'd you end up
attractive
popping?
'cause he's-
So you are extremely beautiful,
Okay.
but you a little bit too tall for me. I like my about 5'6". You know what I'm saying?
I get you,
It's
I get you, I
But
get
you
you.
are beautiful though. But
It was kind of like one of them, like, but I wanted to hear more, so it was like,
yeah. But you are very beautiful though.
Thank you.
5'9"
sweetie.
is crazy.
So obviously
I mean, whoever,
you asked
if, like,
him
if he
kids
married
back
her,
to
Yeah.
someone that's your
they
type.
definitely might go to the league.
I wanted to hear a little bit more because
It
when
could
he
be
first
like
started talking,
6'3",
it was just like,
6'5",
okay, like
6'3" to
I
6'5",
wanted to know a
because
little
he's
bit more about
6'4".
him. So it's like
Yeah, she 5'9".
I think it's a fair thing. Like, yeah, the pop was
He
okay.
looking at her height like,
All right,
I
thank
don't
you.
think I can take that on. Really.
Yeah, she tall as shit.
Okay, we've got two
she's wearing
guys left.
heels,
Go
though.
ahead and
Yeah,
ask them
so
a question.
She's like 5'11" right now.
Okay, do y'all have children?
Okay, do they have children? And
Like, do y'all have children? And like, kind of, what's the relationship with like the mother? If y'all do, if not, then But, like, is it closure? Or, like, y'all still kind of, what's going on?
You have children?
do you have any kids?
He
She
looked
ain't
like he
like
had
she did
children.
not like eye contact when she asked that. But I feel like she was speaking to my soul. Yeah, I have a 7-year-old son.
Okay.
Yeah, the relationship with his mother, it's just like he lives in South Carolina. I live in Los Angeles, so I travel back like once a month to see my son. It's better to be in LA to do my music and chase my dreams for him.
Not even
but
a month. That's just you
yeah,
traveling
we're
back home
just
to
me and her cool. She hits me up
You
whenever
see him once a month.
he
It's
needs
I'm obviously a
anything,
kid,
right?
but
Vice versa. But yeah,
Seeing
there's
him
no
once a
drama,
month
no
is
nothing
crazy.
like
I'm
that.
not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not even in your kid life.
And what about over here?
No kids.
Surprise.
Oh, no kids. Okay.
He's like, oh, I
Do
won.
you have any kids?
I have a son.
No,
Yes, I do
okay.
have
Oh,
a
he
son.
can-
How old is he?
He is 4. He'll be 5 this year.
So,
Perfect.
yeah.
Okay.
that.
All right,
He's
guys. Any
smiling.
questions for her?
No, you gotta be
Okay,
got a
let's
question.
go over here.
Just like the same thing she asked, like what's the situation like with his father?
We have a very good co-parenting relationship. He has a very good dad. We don't have like any drama, any issues with each other.
So how y'all break up? Why y'all break
Saying
up?
he has a very
We
good dad.
live
is
separately,
like,
That's
a
a
little-
red flag.
co-parent like
Very
very
good dad.
effectively.
I mean, he could be a good dad, but not a good.
It's a dude with no kids.
Can I ask another question? So,
he would be a good dad,
where you live?
I live in Houston, Texas.
Houston. Okay. Wait, how many questions do I got?
How many do you have?
Okay, so like, are you wearing contacts?
Yeah.
I told you. I literally.
Why do you have to say dang though?
Because why are you wearing colored contacts in real life?
A lot of people do. A lot of people do.
Yeah, they wear brown. You're wearing gray.
I mean, a lot of people do.
I used to want to do that in middle school.
I feel like if you thought she was like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of girls don't really tell. It's
No,
just
exactly.
obvious
You
on
don't
her.
really tell. It's obvious. That's the problem. You're not supposed to be wearing. Look, if you wear color contacts, like my sister do, for example, well, not anymore.
Exactly.
They're brown.
That doesn't matter. They're still the same.
They wouldn't even ask that question.
But it doesn't matter once you take out your her contacts.
Just
they're
get
gonna
back brown. They get darker brown.
Exactly.
She put them lighter brown. She has gray.
be lighter
She
brown
take
and dark brown are the two different colors.
Right. She take them out. Her eyes black as shit.
Exactly. So is your sister's when she takes hers out.
Hers is dark brown.
Hers is dark brown, and then she changes it into light brown.
Hers is black and changes it into gray.
Nobody has black eyes. Like
She
1%,
probably do.
1% of the population. Has
We don't
black
know
eyes.
what she got.
She could have dark brown eyes.
We don't
You
know.
would complain if she had light brown eyes.
We don't know.
Your sister wears contacts. What's the problem?
We don't know. We don't know.
So you're saying your sister shouldn't wear color contacts, but since they're light brown, she gets a pass?
They're natural colors.
No, they're not. Light brown is
That's
not
like
natural color.
that's like dyeing your hair brown.
No,
We're
it's-
not gonna
exactly. It's like her dyeing her hair
red,
No, it's not, because she would have red contacts if it was
gray.
red. Okay.
We're popping.
Just because no, that's not fair. Your sister literally wears contacts where you can tell those are not her eyes.
Not in my eyes. I can't.
Yeah,
really
because
tell.
you're blind.
Well, you can tell the shit on hers. Pop that.
I want to
balloon,
see what your
Kim.
eyes really look
They're
like.
brown.
Though. They're brown.
Yeah, they're brown.
Brown.
Nah, you
Yeah, they're
you
brown.
you fired. Yeah.
Thank
So you probably don't care.
Dang.
He
But,
really
like,
wanted her to have colored eyes.
How long is your real hair?
My hair is long. Like
That's
I
not. That's a bad question.
His questions
What?
are very
I mean, I-
light skinned.
Look at.
His questions are
How long is
very
your
Look at
hair?
Arlette.
My hair is
Oh, that's a normal question.
No,
What-
it's not.
Y'all can ask niggas anything y'all want.
No, it's not. You never ask a guy how long your hair is.
You can see it. We don't know. That's a real question.
But you don't ask a girl that. That's
Why?
like.
You can
that's
ask
like-
a nigga anything.
So that's like me coming up to you saying how long is your piece.
No, though. That's
Yes,
like
it is.
no. You're
Yes, it
comparing
is.
hair to private
Because
parts?
why do you care? So you care. So if I
They ask them
so
anything.
if I had braids in my hair, you'd be like, "How long is your hair?"
If I want to know,
I mean, when you first meet me, this is my first time ever meeting you, Devin.
if he wants to
so
know,
we're doing. Say you're doing rush date. You're doing speed dating, and question you sit down.
if you're gonna meet my
How long
kid,
is your hair? That's what you care about. If I'm gonna meet your kid,
that's
how
what
long?
he cares about.
So if I'm gonna meet your kid, that's what you care about, is hair.
He
okay.
She
thanks.
literally just said, "Are you bald under there?" He picked his hair up. She popped it. His hair not long enough. Nobody blinked the eye. Arlette didn't make a face. You can say anything to
Because
a
I
nigga
feel
because you
like-
don't take offense to
No,
it. They take
you're not-
offense to everything.
I think it's because he's asking weird questions. He's like so upset that she doesn't have colored eyes, and then he's like, "How long is your hair?"
He's not upset. He just like, oh, they're colored contacts and they're gray as shit.
And then he keeps saying, "Dang," and then he's like, "How long is your hair?"
because he's realizing I'm just looking at a fake person in my face.
I know,
So how is that bad?
because I feel like, look at him, look at his hair.
You just say he sound like Chris Brown.
Exactly.
If a nigga had height boosters in his height, and she be like, "How tall are you for real?" "Oh, I'm 5'5".
No girl asks you how tall you are for real. They ask you how tall you are.
No, if he had height boosters, in,
We wouldn't know.
No, he told them, right? Because how she
Oh.
just told him I got colored contacts. If he told him I got height boosters, in, she'd be like, "How tall are you for real?" "I'm really 5'5". She's going to pop.
Okay, but
That's the same exact thing.
Okay, we're past the contact, so why do you keep talking about?
Because that's the same exact thing.
As asking how long is your real hair.
Yes. That's something a nigga would care
That-
about, and
okay,
something a
think
girl would care about is height.
It's weird to ask how long your real hair is, because what if she's like, "This is my real hair"?
But she didn't say that.
I know, but some girls have really long hair, and like as a black, listen, can you not talk?
But obviously, we can tell that it's not your real hair.
because that doesn't matter. As a black girl, people ask me if this is my real hair. That's not like really nice to ask, like, because it is my real hair, and it's like.
But it wasn't hers. is
But
what
I'm
we're
saying if it's not your real, it's not a appropriate. It's like asking somebody their age you don't know. In my opinion, I would never like come up to you and ask you, "Is that your real hair?" Wouldn't you get offended?
No.
So you wouldn't get offended if a random woman just came up to you and asked you, "Is that your real hair?"
Bro, I'll just be like, yes. I'd be like, I would literally feel glad that you think that this hair is so real and you think it's fake.
Or no.
Y'all,
Imagine
they
if
just
it-
get offended because it's actually
Or
not their
imagine
real
if it was
hair.
fake and then they were like, is that your real hair?
Then I'd be like, damn, you got me. It's
Yeah.
fake. Oh, so that's why they get mad, because it's actually not their real hair.
Yeah, because it's just like, why would you want to ask, like, who cares, you know? Like,
No, so you just...
Girls wear... Every race wears fake hair. Girls who have long hair wear fake hair. You just can't tell because it looks real.
And then she popped this nigga because he didn't have long hair. And you wearing fake hair. Bitch, please.
True. That's true.
That's what I'm trying to say. And look at Arlette talking about, ooh, because you know that hair fake as shit. I'm just playing.
That's a bad question. Well,
I mean, I have long hair, but
oh God, I'm gonna go ahead and pop because I guess I'm asking bad questions. I'm sorry.
You not.
But I want to see. My bad. No, you not. I just feel like you're beautiful.
Thank you.
But like I don't know.
We
like,
don't know.
I get it. Like
everything is set perfectly. Your teeth,
We don't
your
know.
lips, the eyelashes, the hair, everything. I just kind of like piggybacking off that. I want to like see the real you.
more,
And I'm sure if
Yeah.
you would have matched, I would
Like,
have seen
Think,
more.
Amira.
of you, so.
Okay, Amira, you gotta put yourself in a nigga perspective.
No,
A
I
nigga-
don't want to really hear it.
Imagine if a girl pull up. You're not going to say, because a nigga not finna butter himself up. And imagine if a girl pull up, you don't know what she looks like. That's the problem. How do you pull up and I don't know what you look like? How do I see you and don't know what you look like?
So you don't think she looks like that?
You
think she looks like
know.
a clown right now?
No,
She's a clown. Okay.
Press
play.
Imagine,
Press play.
Imagine if he go
She's
home.
a clown.
Yeah.
I don't care. She's a clown.
Listen, imagine if he go home with her.
got it.
She just started doing all this and doing all this and then taking her eyes out.
Is he
and then
someone
like,
that's
"Wait,
your
this is the
type?"
person I just seen.
No, not
like, when I just
initially.
Cut my balloon.
But he's
like, and then he
very,
don't like her no more. Now, I'm not saying
maybe
that's
like
me. I'm saying in his eyes.
Oh, see, that's light skinned people. They,
yeah,
they,
it's
girls
maybe
are like
like
that.
a complexion thing for me.
Okay.
But
That's fine.
It's
No.
like playing like. Wait, what did he say?
Okay.
but
That's fine.
no.
He likes stuff.
Okay.
I feel like I don't have the privilege of asking any more
Oh,
questions because I popped.
shit.
So.
Popped.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
okay.
And then we
You
did
didn't
get
like that he
another
said
pop
that?
over
Yeah,
she
here.
get
Why'd you end up
no
popping your balloon?
keeps.
It's the whole kid thing for me.
I mean,
So,
that's respectable.
Typically, I don't mind the kid. You know, I've dated women. I have the kid, but usually around 8 and under, it's
said 4.
Too young.
The woman usually she still got a connection with her baby daddy.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, that's the
Is
reason.
this
why.
like a stereotype, or is this like just like a
Girl,
something
this
that
is
you
real
know
life.
for a
This is
fact?
real
Not
life.
with your
Oh, this is
fucking
some
baby
things I've
daddy.
experienced.
You just
in
said he was a
your
really good
past.
father,
Yes.
but you're not with him.
Okay.
So, I mean, do you and your baby daddy live in the same town?
No, we don't. We live in completely separate cities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
but
didn't
still,
like
I mean,
that.
it's the whole
Okay,
because
girl.
It's the
like,
stereotype
eight.
of having
It's
a
under
kid,
8, so,
and
you know,
yeah.
no,
I
it's
mean,
not a
typically, I'm like,
stereotype.
Actually,
It's true.
It's the
As
truth.
a
You
kid that's
literally had a
older.
kid with this
You have
man,
a
and
kid with this
you're
nigga.
calling him a good person,
Now,
but
is he
you're
someone
not
that's
with
your
him,
type?
with
Right.
them.
No,
we need
not
to know the Lord.
really. But like,
Why not?
See, I think all
But that
Maybe
was
a
funny.
little
But then when I respectfully
older,
mentioned your
not
kid,
really.
it's a
But
problem.
see,
think
like the
all
age
the
isn't really a big
all the
deal for
comments
me.
get
Maybe
into
just
it
like
now.
appearance wise,
She
like
getting
how
mad.
he came. But
I mean, yeah,
no,
she
like
feels defeated.
Yeah,
I get that. Yeah,
I came here
that's
thinking
I
I'm,
genuinely don't think she's wearing that much
Thank you.
makeup. I don't think you can see not.
it's not the
All
makeup.
right. Well,
it's
that
the
is all the
accessories,
balloons
bro.
popped. But thank
It's
you so much for
everything
coming
else.
on.
It's not
I'll
just
take
the
the
makeup.
mic. Let's
I
give it
don't
up for
think
her,
she looks like a
guys.
clown, but everybody else thinks she looks like a clown.
They don't think she's like a
Which
clown.
is crazy because I'm not trying to be funny, but people in the music business and Hollywood business, all of them are wearing makeup. So
Just
how do
between
not
us,
want
your
to-
dog is the best, and the best dog
not
deserves the
makeup.
best
That's
dog
what I'm
food.
trying to tell
Blue
you.
Life Protection Formula is made with superior ingredients to help your dog live life to the fullest, like real meat
think these
first,
women
fruits,
look. I don't know what
veggies,
your
and
eyes
whole
look like.
grains.
And
When
I
only
don't-
the best will do,
I
feed
mean,
Blue.
they care about the hair.
But
Generally,
your sister wears color.
At US Bank, when we say we're in it with you, we mean it. Not just for the good stuff,
they wouldn't.
but for
even
all the
know
hard
what's
work
in
it
their
took
eyes,
to
though.
get
They-
there.
Yes, they
We
would.
are
They
in
would.
for
They
all
would.
of it.
I mean, when I see my
Because
sister,
there's nothing as
They would.
powerful
mine's
as the
still
power
no more. That's how you
of
know.
us.
Like literally, I wouldn't even know that she had contacts in real
They
life.
would question her. They'll be like, "Are those your real eyes?"
All right. Let's
I
bring
would
out
really
our
show a
next
picture of my sister.
single
Like, oh, those are literally
lady.
like, what the hell? She had great eyes in her. Like, nigga, how
Hello.
old are you?
Welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Mia.
Mia. How old are you?
30.
30. And what do you do?
Yikes. Dang. So I am the owner of Millionaire Maine. It is a luxury hair care line and grooming services. So I'm a celebrity barber and local barber.
See, I like
And
tattoos to a
educator.
certain extent.
Okay.
you
Now,
know?
what are some
If
things
it's
that you do for fun?
So I'm
Like, come
adventurous,
on,
so I
man,
like
it's like
jet
Yeah, you love
skis.
change tattoo.
I enjoy reading. I love live music. So
Even
like
though you couldn't read what
music
it
in
said.
general. So like we can sit in the car and go playlist to playlist, like song for song.
Is that a tattoo?
Yeah.
Oh, I like
Okay.
it. Even though I
What do you
couldn't
look for in a
tell it
man?
was a tattoo because I'm blind.
Oh, go ahead.
And I love comedy. I love to laugh.
Comedy, okay.
Yes.
All right. And what do you look for in a man?
Someone that's very confident within himself, especially with my career. Someone that has faith, so like a leader, a natural born leader. I love that. A family man, and just someone that's just ready to build. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. And now, what are some deal breakers?
Oh my God. So deal breakers are just lack of humor, like a very dry energy. I don't want to be serious all the time. I'm serious at work. I love laughing.
Yeah.
I also want, like, I don't like a man that is like
Wait, okay,
doing
last
too
thing.
much,
Literally-
you know. So like, I feel like if you're him,
So
you
niggas
should
can't
know
have
that,
preference?
like, you don't have to
What
say
if a
too
nigga
much
preference was just
They
when you go
can,
into a
but you
room,
don't
like,
ask,
you know.
like,
I got you.
girl,
Yeah,
I mean,
so
like,
so the confidence is
I don't know,
huge,
like, I wouldn't
and just
ask a
someone
guy
that
how long their hair
is
is,
like,
if that's the real hair.
But
or
she
anything.
did.
just be you.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
that's my biggest
I'm
thing.
just
Just be
saying,
you.
personally,
All
I
right.
wouldn't.
So we did get a
And
couple
I
pop balloons.
clocked when she said-
Let's go on over there
when
and see
she
why
was
they
up
ended
his
up
head and
popping. Let's
he
start
was up his
here.
head, I said, that wasn't that bad.
All right,
but
your name
you
and
see how
age.
she didn't make a
I'm
face
Sammy,
when-
I'm
when
30.
She asked him to lift up his
And
hair, but
Sammy,
she
why
don't
did
make
you
a
end
face
up
when
popping
he
your
asked her
balloon?
that's her real hair. I
I
don't
popped
get the difference.
because
I just
if
genuinely
we
don't.
were out,
I thought we was
somebody-
all
like,
humans.
I wouldn't
if it
necessarily
was her
approach.
real hair and she
That's
would
all.
be like,
okay.
it is my real
That's
hair,
fine.
then
Thank
I
you.
would have just not.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay. And why not?
I see what you're saying. Though. I definitely
Well-
see what you're saying.
Yes. It doesn't make.
Pretty much the same thing he said. Yes. Yeah.
I want to ask him if that was his real hair.
Just not my type.
It's fair.
So thank you.
Your name and age.
My name is Walter, and I'm 32.
Hey, Walter.
Walter, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I guess to piggyback off of what he said, if we were being out, and I wouldn't, I guess, initially walk up and talk to you. So I wouldn't want to waste your time like
And
that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Please don't.
especially, and yeah, you're looking for something more serious. So hopefully somebody down here is for you.
You said someone more serious?
Yeah, I think you're looking for something more serious. So hopefully somebody down here is more for you. That's what you said at the end. You're looking to ready to build and to create.
Isn't that why we're here?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Oh,
for
okay,
sure.
thanks.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
me. Yeah.
He's so mad. Yeah,
All
pop
right.
y'all
Now, is he
balloons,
someone
bro.
that's your type?
You can tell she
Okay,
argumentative.
and why not?
I like
pop.
my
Y'all
skin
gotta-
tone darker.
Pop your balloons, buddy.
Damn.
You just said you like
Let's
your
go
skin
for
tone's
your
darker than some
name and
light skinned nigga beside
Yeah, I'm Jesse Laprati. I'm 31.
Bro, y'all be so.
Yeah.
And Jesse, obviously, we saw you popped when she said that comment.
I mean, I'm a light guy, but she seemed like I might be dark enough.
I'm sorry, that wasn't a deal breaker. You're absolutely handsome. But
Thank you.
that's just
You're
my
beautiful
preference.
too. Yeah.
Why
yeah.
would I want to be with you? Okay. That's your preference.
Yeah.
Baby,
I mean, I'm
hear
gonna
that?
keep it on the floor, but yeah, nah, you gorgeous though. Are those real eyes?
See, like.
Oh man, it's the second contact.
But she
those
did
are
it.
her eye contacts.
Yes.
But you're saying
Are
they
those real-
wouldn't question whose, but look
Yeah,
at
I, ain't
hers.
gonna lie, I didn't know she had. Wait,
Exactly.
I didn't see him from the front though.
You can't see her.
You can't really
contact.
see
I'm
it.
saying that's what I'm saying. They'll ask you.
He good.
They don't even look like contacts.
I ain't gonna lie, he's good. He in the industry. You can tell because he know.
Yeah,
he know a
he's
lot.
in the industry.
He's in the industry.
Pay for it.
Oh man, it's the second contact. I don't got a problem against contacts. Don't think that.
I literally can't see, so if I'm gonna have big eyes, as we can see,
Oh, you can kinda-
they're gonna be round. For
Okay, I feel it.
They're not
I feel it.
crazy
yeah.
though.
They're not like
Well, you got
color
it.
They look like
contacts.
vampires. That's the color contact.
And now,
I
is
used
he
to
someone
wear
that's
when
your
I was in
type?
middle school.
I think he's handsome.
I don't think she got contacts on purpose. She got
nice
them to
smile.
see.
Thank
For
you.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, for sure, but you can tell they colored though.
All right, your name.
My name is Jay, and I'm 31.
Jay, why did you end up popping your balloon?
They said with
It
your
just
eyes,
wasn't
you can't.
initial attraction.
Literally.
I know,
Like
but
bro
how
said,
are
I
her colors?
probably wouldn't
'Cause hers is
approach if
brown
I
as
seen you
hell.
out, but
Okay.
think you are attractive.
Like they like
just not my
light,
type.
they like light
you, and I
brown. They
appreciate
like
that.
my
For sure.
how my sisters.
I
was
appreciate the
low-key.
honesty.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
Why not?
Well, height, and
That'll go be the story. Of this
initially this is addressed to impress, so I'm just
Yeah.
it's not given.
show. Okay.
Thank
That's
you.
fine.
Nice outfit for streetwear though.
Yeah, appreciate
Definitely.
you. Appreciate you. And you look good as well.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Nice outfit for street
Would you wear this like for a first date?
I probably would because you know this is more of my style.
Why you
But yeah, I
smiling?
probably would. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Why he standing right there?
And we got one more down over here. All right, your name and age.
My name is Kevin, and 31 years old.
Kevin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think she's very. How old are you? You said 30?
30, yes.
You just look like, I don't know, you look like you pushing about 40 to me, but you look
That's
good though.
disrespectful.
Nah, I'm just, or
She
just
don't
like
look
upper, like
40.
older than 30, but you look good though.
She don't look
she
But you
look
look
like
kind of
she
older though. Like I
She
love
looks
your
like she 30,
outfit. I love the
almost
hips.
five,
You feel me?
probably.
You beautiful, all that, but you just seem like a little bit older.
Like
You don't seem like you're 30 years old. I'm sorry.
It's called mature, honey.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
Very
like,
mature,
you
very
are very
grown
mature.
woman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
you
demure.
giving
Fuck
grown
him.
woman, but
He's
you
getting
just like,
bullied.
I don't know, you giving kind of like
I
borderline
just turned
auntie
30.
though. Like, to me, I
Did
don't
you say
know.
borderline what?
Auntie borderline.
Dang,
like,
not TT.
this borderline though, but you know, I'm sorry though, man.
Dang, okay.
I just gotta keep it
Doing the
100.
orange is weak
Now,
right now.
is he
You
is
can't
he
even
someone
look up.
that's is
Why
he
is
someone
he
that's your
I
type?
don't think she does.
I think he's gorgeous. Yes, I do think he's fine.
Thank you,
Yeah,
appreciate
but
that.
Not me being auntie though.
I'm just
great.
saying, I'm just listen. I told myself like
I am an auntie though, so that's fine.
See, I knew it. See, 'cause I knew it was something.
Let's head
He
back.
can't keep it straight.
Okay, we have
weak.
2 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Why do you make them walk all
Okay,
the way
so
back?
Yeah, I don't know.
first things first, do you have children? Mm-hmm. And if you have children, what are 3 values that you want to instill into your
Yeah, I
children?
ain't gonna lie. Saying these color contacts is kind of nice. Maybe they look different in
He's like,
person.
"Well, they wouldn't say anything to my sister.
Yeah, I ain't.
They
that-
would most definitely look
yeah.
at. Don't you realize?
Let me see if I can
Yeah,
find a
they're
picture.
not. Get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, they gotta pop the fuck out of her.
Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, if they see one little thing that's like, oh, this girl who looks this way will never have this color eyes, I'ma just ask them. Or this girl who looks like she'll never have this long of a hair, I'ma just ask her, this is her real hair. You know?
Like I said, she don't wear contacts no. Maybe
They'll be right most of the time.
they be right all the time. They ain't
Over
no shit.
here. Name and age first.
Franzi, 33. No children.
No children. Okay.
You can kind of see
You
it.
still
want
to hear the 3 values that he would?
Yeah, if you had children, what would be the
See,
values?
they look like the same.
I
as
say
hers.
educate them. I mean, I don't have any kids, so I mean,
Right.
usually I'll plan for this type of stuff, you know.
Which means like educate them on what?
But just like life skills.
Yeah, talking about they wouldn't ask her.
Yeah,
That's pretty much it.
Fuck up that balloon.
What else?
If
Raise them right.
If they see that you're black, they're gonna be like, "Is that real?
Teach them
Is
ins and
that
out of
real?
life.
Is that real? Is that real?" If you're black,
But you see, all of it wasn't.
What about over here? Any kids? And first your name and age.
That's it,
Kevin,
they
33.
I would be like, "Is that fucking
Yes, I have
real?
children.
How many kids?
6. But what I would instill them with them, be you at the end of the day, especially with how social media is now.
Can you go back?
They,
What did he say?
especially with how, but what I would instill them with them, be
Going.
6.
Keep going.
What about over here? Any kids? And first your name and age.
Kevin, 33. Yes, I have children.
How many kids?
6.
Damn.
That's why he was looking like that.
But what I would instill them with
That's
them,
why
be
he was
you
looking
at
like
the end
that.
of the day, especially with how social media
And
is
you
now.
popped the last girl.
They
that is hilarious.
portray reality.
6 is crazy.
So be you at
6
the end
is
of the
absurd.
day.
Please take care of
Be
this kid.
respectful.
Let keep looking in the
and,
imaginary camera, bruh.
Have communication.
That's why that guy, he's so funny. He said,
Do you have any kids?
I do.
You do?
I have
Okay.
2 kids.
2 kids?
Yes.
And
6
how
is
old are they?
crazy.
11
she
and
did.
8.
She
Okay.
bothered by it. So
4. So that means it balance out.
What you mean?
that means you have
got
4
It
more.
balance out.
I don't know if the math. You said you got 6. I got 2.
So you
I
got
was at
4
4.
left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Any questions for her?
I'm not
he
gonna
tweaking.
take care of 8 kids.
So you said you have 2 kids?
I do, yes.
Even the poppy is.
How many baby daddies?
1.
Okay.
Okay.
He's funny,
I
bro.
like him.
So you and your baby daddy live in the same town?
He's so real. He's just there to actually
Where,
get
where does he
sick.
stay?
Minnesota.
Okay, and you?
I live here in Phoenix.
Okay.
I live in Phoenix.
Okay.
That's
pretty much it.
Girl, we could hear her.
Literally.
Fuck.
Any questions over here? I don't know if we should even. Are the 6 kids okay with you?
I'm gonna let you pop it. If not,
Arletta, you're
dropped
messy.
yours.
Cause what?
He said, "Can I borrow your toothpick?"
We'll be back to you. We're over here. So, cause I saw you make a little face when he
No,
said
you
6.
didn't.
Just want to see if that's okay with
No
you.
way she gonna keep this nigga.
To be quite honest, it's not.
I
That's a lot of
understand.
kids. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're a great father, but 6 kids, my 2 kids, we got cheaper by the dozen
We can be
in
a
a
Brady
family
Bunch.
photo. Yeah, I'm not looking for the Brady Bunch.
I understand.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna
thank
let
you.
you. She got a pick. I'm gonna get it.
Well,
Let you pop.
Well, I guess I saw the balloons.
Is he someone that was your type though?
He's handsome, but again, you know, my skin tone are darker.
Yeah,
So
he probably got like
not
4
that
or
I'm
3.
like a colorist, but it's just my preference.
Bro, what are you
But you have a nice,
doing?
gorgeous beard.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. And I like the outfit for sure.
All right, so you ended up popping as well. Why so?
It's just the amount of kids.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
He's funny.
Yeah, he's just
So is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I like the way you carry himself. I like your beard. I like the way you look me in my eyes. That's
him the
good.
most.
But hey, your preference is your
You're
preference.
like,
so
what is
that's
he
totally
wearing?
fine.
His
My
fit
kids are
is
my kids.
crazy.
For sure. That's real.
Maybe the
So,
hat.
thank you for
but
your
he
time.
probably just bald.
No, I mean like.
All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped. Thank you so much for coming
See,
on.
it's
I'll
people
take
who
the
have long
mic.
hair
Let's
that
give it up for
wanna
her,
call you
guys.
That's going pretty much. We're gonna do.
Keep reacting. One more.
Okay, we're gonna do one
Okay, let's
more.
bring out our next
We're gonna do one
single
more.
lady.
We're gonna do one more.
Hello. Welcome in. Okay, what's your name?
Not the audacity is crazy.
What's your name?
Alicia.
Alicia, how old are you?
I just turned 29 last week.
Okay. Happy birthday.
this is perfect.
And what do you do?
I'm in sports 9 last week.
Okay. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And what do you do?
I'm in sports
Yeah,
marketing.
facts.
Okay.
We bow-legged
What are
as
some things
shit.
you like to do for fun?
Devin.
Okay, so I love powerlifting. That's like my
Powerlifting?
go-to. I
Yeah,
train
look
Muay
at her
Thai.
butt. Y'all are jealous. I can't stand weak men. I can't stand weak men. I can't stand weak men.
But she had to say
really
something
fun.
else. Yeah.
I
Make your left side
powerlift. Oh,
only.
I'm a guy. I'm a pop because I don't
Why
work
is it
out.
lagging like this?
Good. It's
Maybe they. Let me see.
hold on.
Okay. What are some things you like to do for
He
fun?
already was looking at him.
Okay, so I love powerlifting.
But you gotta say it. Bro said he like a girl who he can like see.
What do you mean? No, he didn't say anything until she said powerlifting.
That is true though.
Be
That's like
real.
my-
We gonna hear what he said though.
Yeah, they're gonna
Go-to.
lie.
It might pop because of this fucking thick ass.
I train Muay Thai.
Look, no, they didn't say
You
until
train what?
powerlifting.
I train
They're
Muay Thai.
weak. Look at how stubborn
You
they
train
are.
Mark Ty. You do what?
I don't know. I really like to draw. I'm not good at it. I like hiking and being in nature. I don't know, just like vibing.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
You seem cool though.
I don't know. Definitely, I'm more of a personality girly.
Okay.
So like, you have to be funny and like enjoyable to be around.
They definitely
Not
popping
like
for no reason.
too serious, but
Yeah.
like also
I
have
think
your
it's
life
that type of
together.
karate.
So like, not too unserious. But yeah, I'm a personality girly, so I can't really like. It's not that tangible.
Okay. Okay. And what are some deal breakers?
And
Can't be normal.
Needs
But she's
therapy
here.
or not
I think
currently in
everybody here
therapy.
is not normal. Like, genuinely, everybody I see right now
really
is not normal.
value someone who can look intrinsically and understand themselves. If you can't communicate, I don't do. If you immediately get upset and block me or disappear, gotta go. If you're not into anything active, like you don't have to necessarily be a power lifter, but like play basketball or like go for a hike, just something like take care of yourself to some extent.
right. Tell the niggas
So
take
yeah, I
care of
don't know.
themselves because you're wearing a cowboy.
No
I guess I
problem.
do know
I don't
actually.
really use words I can't. I would ask her.
All
on this
right, we
pod,
got some
like, can you
pop
spell that?
balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. All right, your name and age?
I'm Sammy. I'm 30.
Sammy, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're beautiful. I think you have a great aesthetic and you have great
I'm not
energy.
feeling him
I
right
do
now.
think you're a little bit all over the place for me. I think there's just a lot going
does
on
seem
and
crazy.
pulling you
She
in
do
different
seem
directions.
jolly. Like, she
I would
seem
like
like,
my girl to
I'm
be a
doing
little bit more
this, this,
focused
Yeah,
and
she's
centered
jolly.
in
Some people
different
just
ways.
calm, you know?
Also,
Yeah.
like I don't. One of the statements that you made, I didn't understand. You said you didn't want somebody to automatically like block you or when
Nigga,
and
that's
it's like
what I do.
why are people blocking you? Like I don't know.
No, people
Like
do
so
that, though.
I'm
Like,
just
remember
I don't know. It's
I
just a
would
lot.
block-
It's just a lot for me
I block
personally.
people. Once they
But I
say
think you're
something,
gorgeous and I
yeah.
think you're great.
That's fair. That's fair.
Girl,
Is he someone that's
I
your
would've
type?
argued that.
Yeah, for sure.
He don't seem argumentative.
I don't really have a type though. I'm like more personality, but it's like I'm not unattracted to you.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds good. Thank
And
you.
I like the sunglasses.
Thank you.
Indoors is crazy, but I like the sun.
All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Look at him. He's talking about some they not sunglasses.
I like
no,
the
they not. Look.
All right,
Those
your
look like buffs, but look.
your name and
they not
age, and why did you end up
sunglasses.
popping your balloon?
They are sunglasses.
My name is Walter,
What
and I am
sunglasses
32. And I popped my balloon because
I can't see the women
the
then.
whole outfit. I'm not
That
feeling
nigga.
that jacket, and
Just
then
his hat.
the
No, the niggas with the glasses.
see, yeah, that's yeah. And then it kind of initially kind of like, why are people blocking you? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on for you to even make that statement?
He just copying, man.
So that must mean something's going on. And I
He
do
not here for love.
also think you're like great energy, but like more
You
like
just said you
jittery.
wouldn't wear
like,
that jacket, so you would-
you know, and which is cool, but it just ain't for me. You know, I'm like more chill.
I'm just
He's like the off-brand
they
Blueface.
acting they nah definitely or like it's somebody I kind of know that I don't know I can't wait Javon. Okay, if Javon watching this, like he kind of like Javon.
Who's Javon?
Literally, they
That's my Vondre.
okay.
Prince Von, King Von, hey.
They acting like the girl version, but now they do. You know how the girls be popping for
I
any
know,
reason, bro.
Because you guys popped after she said she was powerlifting.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna talk about, oh, it's because you said you would get blocked.
Yeah, they definitely
Bro,
like
you
the
know
girls.
what girls mean by
when
that.
the girls like when it's all girls panel, bro, they be popping from the dumbest reason, and
But
they all copycats.
But do you think that's a red flag when a girl says, I don't like it when I don't like it when people block you and they like, you know what she was trying to say, right? She was basically saying like one of her deal breakers is if you're with somebody and when she literally said if you get mad and you just block me.
Oh,
That's what she said, and they're saying if you have to get blocked, you obviously have to do something.
Sometimes you don't,
No,
though. Sometimes
yeah,
you don't.
like you really get into an argument and somebody just blocks you.
Yeah.
So like that's just not a reason for me.
Yeah, they looking at her like she did something, but sometimes she don't do
Yeah,
something.
and she's like, she don't even argue with them, so you guys know she's not.
Okay. All right.
She
So
just seemed like I said.
Oddly
like,
enough,
too
I
clingy.
am very like all over the place. I have high
She
energy.
seemed
I
jiggy,
love
like,
just
jittery and
talking, just
clingy.
like
She
live,
I know
laugh,
she
love,
clingy, yeah.
unironically,
Sure.
ironically enough. But I do tend to end up with guys who are more reserved and kind of like the opposite of me. I don't know, maybe I just like gravitate towards the balance, but I do understand why that would be the complete opposite of you and why that might not be like your vibe.
No, for sure. Yeah, you have great energy though, and great
This is
smile.
the first
so
time where the
good
girls
luck,
are actually
for
not
sure.
even like
and then let's go down
red
over
flag.
here.
Well, some of them red,
Your
not
name
red
and
flags.
age.
My name is
And,
Jay,
like,
and I'm
the dudes are
31.
just popping.
And Jay, why did you end up popping your balloon?
It was the tattoos on the hands. I mean, I can't bring.
These
it.
are fire. You have lost your mind.
I just can't bring that home to my mom.
Can we like pause?
Now they look good. I'm pretty sure they look good. It's just I just can't
I like
bring
her
it home to my
personality.
mom.
She just herself.
That's
You know?
crazy.
So
They're my favorite. Oh my gosh, I love those tattoos. I actually got like to speak to me being all over the place. I got them impulsively.
yeah.
All at once, and I just
Yeah.
loved. I was literally planning out what I wanted while they were actively tattooing this because.
But everything else look good on you. Everything else, your
Thank
smile,
you.
your eyes,
Funny.
your hair, you look good. I
Bro,
like your
he's
outfit.
actually an actor.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he's
he's someone
not
that you
here for
type?
love. There's no way. He's
No,
an
'cause-
actor.
yeah, he's an
a
actor.
paid
You can tell when he like feeling it, what
I
he's
like-
going to say.
And the way he keeps looking
Probably
at
not.
everybody,
His
I can
eyes-
tell what
like
he's
off
his
the
eyes
bat,
just be
but I'm
wandering
more of
around,
like
like,
a
bro, what am I
conversationalist.
listening
to? Yeah.
Conversationalist,
He
like
does seem like friendly.
so maybe
I think that's why.
like it's hard
She
for me
not
to say
seem
based.
friendly,
I don't
but
judge people based
Some
on
people
like.
don't really care about that.
Yeah, I'm really a personality girly.
For sure, for sure.
He
We
keeps
did
saying
get a
that.
pop back here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Jesse. I'm 31. Well, like, basically, like the last thing you said, I noticed you said like impulsively. So like, you made me think that you're that person that is very impulsive, and with that can, cause I used to be really impulsive.
Yeah.
And so that just is a plethora of things that could go wrong. You know, I don't want to say that's the reason you got maybe get blocked, or maybe you might do something impulsive. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah. And I don't know, in your tattoos, I like them, but it's kind of giving me like, I don't know, I feel like you're like really are you into horoscopes?
No, I'm not like an astrology girly.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're thinking. I'm not. Into
But
that,
anyways, but it was mainly just an impulse thing. You're beautiful.
Because
I wish I could like see more of
every time
like
he asks
your
a question,
physique.
usually they be like, yeah.
Because you say
And
they're
then he like, yeah,
powerlifter,
that's the
so
reason
I'm
I
assuming
did
you
it.
got
Yeah, she
like a
said
nice physique, but I can't tell because
Her
the jacket
tattoos do
is
look
cool
like
though.
that. He's
Yeah.
kind of clocking.
Wait, did they all hate the jacket?
Nice physique, but I can't tell.
Now he
'cause
want to
the
see her
jacket
physique.
is cool though.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
He told me, but I can't tell. 'cause of the jacket.
Yeah,
Now,
like,
is he
I wanna
someone
see
that's
what
your
you
type?
look
I know
like.
you're a
Literally.
conversation,
What you
but
built
you know,
like.
if he approached you, is
I
that
mean,
something you would
can
go
tell
for?
what she's built like.
I
She's-
wouldn't say no.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. All right.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you.
you're beautiful though. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. And we got one more down there.
Can't tell her physique.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Kevin. I'm 31 years old.
She don't want that,
And
man.
I pop
Yeah,
because
you don't
like
want
your
to do it
face
on.
card is super valid. It's just like
Face card.
not the fit, but the jacket. It's like I can't really see what you working with. So it's like
These niggas is weird. I'm trying to tell you, just get out of here. Like, they're weird, and I don't want you to get this energy that these people keep trying to, like... Why do you need to look at a girl's... First of all, I can tell what her physique look like. I swear, I don't need her to take off this jacket to tell that she is built thick, okay? Like, she is literally thick. The jacket is fire. And her fit is fire. I just don't like. I mean, I don't like the black boots on the black
who
leather
said? Okay,
pants.
that's worse than saying, "Let me see the real hair." Like, am I tweaking?
I'm trying to tell you.
You don't say that to a girl. The jacket is
the first time you're meeting them.
The jacket cool. I can't see what you working with.
Mind you, you want me to wear what you got on, right? So
Nigga,
you
your
can see my
shit tight
body,
as
right?
hell.
You want me to wear some tight shit so you can see my ass jiggle when
And
I
then,
walk, right?
and then when you wear something tight, and then they be like, you wearing too much. It's revealing.
Yeah.
They just looking for a reason to pop. I ain't gonna lie. These
Yeah,
niggas
they
are.
are.
They not here for love.
I
bruh.
think they think her personality's too strong.
They
Like,
They don't know. These niggas are
she's
single.
very young.
They're single because they don't know what they want.
True.
These niggas, none of these niggas know they type.
None of them.
Or they piggybacking off of other niggas.
Period.
They like, oh, this nigga don't want her. It must be something wrong.
I feel like his was most definitely just like
The only nigga who really cares about himself is the dude with the orange hat.
I swear.
Genuinely.
You was hating on him. He's my
Yeah, I was hating on him the most because his outfit is insane.
But he's funny. He's cool.
Because he's older type shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I
Really
like I kind of like my girls like a little more like slim. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay,
she cute as hell though.
she's
But
not giving
it's
slim.
really just the jacket. It's like I mean the fit is cool. But
no, that's not bad
And
to
the
say.
nerve of you saying anything about anybody's fit.
Saying he want his girls a little more slim is the same exact thing to me. Is saying a girl she want a dude taller. That's in my eyes. That's hand
I
in
don't
hand.
think saying you want a girl slim is a problem.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
But don't say it
Because he's not
after,
disrespecting her or nothing.
But don't say it after you say you can't see my physique and then you say, oh, I want my girl slim. I thought you just said my physique.
Yeah, so he obviously can.
Oh.
Somebody lying.
He's lying.
But I don't know why you put that jacket on though. That was you shouldn't have did that. You should have put that jacket on.
Okay,
You shouldn't have did
I'll tell you why I put the jacket on.
The
One of my
jacket is
friends told me that
cute.
I'm looking super pale right now.
Pale?
And they said that I need like a pop of color because if I wore all black,
The
it would be
jacket not
like
even
tragic.
crazy,
The
bro.
jacket is
So
Not even the color of the jacket. It's
Don't-
just like it's super big. It's like a big ass jacket. Like
I'm into like more streetwear
Nigga,
vibes. So like
he was lying.
you probably wouldn't
He
like
wanted
my
his shirt
shirt.
tight.
I mean that's cool. Like
He
at the
had
end of the day, but
fucking
I don't know you,
thong
so
up
I'm
his
trying to
ass.
get
He
to know
wanted
you.
his
So I
shirt
want
tight.
to
You're
see
trying to
what
get
you.
to know
He
me.
tried to
I know
put
what
his
my body
muscle
looks
out
like.
there.
Talking about
I gotta
the
be
jacket's
attracted
too
to you
big.
initially, right?
If you had a balloon, I would.
Why? Because I want to see what your body look like.
I mean, kinda,
You're
yeah.
being rude.
I'm saying, I mean, if I'm gonna be with somebody, I want to know what they look like, right?
But nah, he not saying it right,
I mean,
bro.
okay.
So
You don't
now,
want to talk anymore.
is he someone that's your type?
No.
And it's giving Kevin Gates a little bit.
Gates?
Yeah,
Kevin.
a little
My name is
bit.
Kevin though.
Okay, period.
Hold on, Kevin
So-
Gates is light skinned though.
That's what
Kevin
I'm saying.
Gates?
He's light skinned.
He's not
He
like
like-
Kevin Gates.
He looks like
Kinda
the dark
resemble
skin.
him.
He look like
Kevin
Tracy
Gates.
Morgan, if anything.
No.
Look up Tracy Morgan. Then
We're
look up
finna
Kevin
ask
Gates.
them.
He look like Tracy Morgan. Look up Tracy Morgan. Tell me he look like Tracy Morgan. Like younger. A little younger.
No.
A little younger. He old as shit now. He don't look like Tracy Morgan.
Okay, you said you.
He don't look like Tracy Morgan.
So he looks like this.
Oh, let me see if they
He
can see
looks
it.
like
Let me see if they can see.
this?
Wait, go back to it. He looked like Tracy Morgan.
He looks like
Yeah.
this,
Or
mixed with a little
look
bit
up
of.
Kevin Gates. That nigga don't look nothing like Kevin Gates. Come
Girl,
on.
buzz you out.
She was just thinking about Kevin Gates at the moment. Put that picture up.
with a little bit.
Or
of
Kevin
this.
Gates. He looked like Tracy Morgan.
I think
I've been thinking about that the whole time.
Little bit.
He
It's not
got,
the
he
bad.
got
I
curly
love his-
hair. Like I've never heard
sorry.
that. That's Kevin Gates.
I
Is
didn't mean
saying.
it. Me.
No, I'm
like-
not taking offense, but it's just like It's like me calling you like you giving Kelly Rowland a little bit. It's like, huh?
Okay, she's pretty.
It'd be like, what? You see what I'm saying?
No, but I hear you.
He's funny.
I feel like
He should have said Gabrielle Union or something.
Okay, we've got two guys left. Go
Because
ahead
Gabrielle
and ask
kinda
them a
dark
question.
skin.
We might as well stay over here. There's only
Kevin Gates is really light skinned. He's dark skinned.
What do you look for the most or value the
Kelly
most in
Rowland's
a
light
partner?
skinned.
I know. So what was he?
I'll start with him and go
That's what
back.
I'm saying. He should have
Your
said.
name and age, and what do you value most or look for in a
Can we
partner?
watch the footage?
Kevin, 33.
You want to bet on it?
And what I'm looking most in a partner
I didn't
is
say that. You gotta leave us
communication.
some What the hell?
That's one thing
Like,
that I
what the
learned.
hell?
That's the
What the hell?
foundation of any
What the hell,
relationship,
y'all think?
especially if it's long distance. At the end of the day, like if the communication is not there, I can see
Bro,
where
you got 6 kids.
a
Quit
bunch
talking to me.
of miscommunication,
Yeah, I don't trust
complications, anything along the relationship that can cause
He look like a
obstacles
kid
can
trapped
come
in a
into
man
play.
body.
So communication.
Okay. Name and age and answer to her question.
Franzi, 33. A woman who's
These ads are lit. These ads are lit. Are lit. That Netflix.
Chest,
movie.
feet, and even down there.
What the hell?
That's care everywhere, everywhere.
I'm looking for a woman who knows what she wants. You know, she got something going for herself.
Nobody gonna get a match.
She's got emotional intelligence. She knows what she wants. So that's pretty much it.
Any other questions for the guys?
Yeah. What would you consider your biggest like opportunity for personal growth?
Okay.
Biggest opportunity for personal growth.
Good question.
Okay, so I got my career, you know, and my aviation, and I got my business that's up and coming. My as far as that goes, I'm still learning. I'm still growing.
That was weird.
You know, I'm reading, so you know, I'm still
On the
trying
spot
to
question.
grow as you know as life goes on.
What to say?
So if that
He
if that
just
answers the
said
question.
anything, bro.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm sorry. That was more about like your career, but like as a person, like as an individual. I know that a lot of people value your career and blah 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 in
mean-
like today's society, but like just generally as an individual, what do you think like
Things I can
does
work
that
on.
make- Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Things I could work on. I'd say better communication. That's important. So I've had, you know, some communication issues back then, and so I know that's important. So I like to, you know, be stronger at communicating with my partner.
Okay. That answers it now? Okay. What about over
You
here?
got 6 kids, bro.
I would have to say my faith in God. I don't know if you're a religious person or not.
I just got
but-
baptized a couple months ago.
All right, sweet. Congratulations. But I would say my faith because I had
All
a
right, sweet.
traumatic
Congratulations.
experience about 2 years ago when my brother passed. Praying, and then a few months after that, my cousin passed, and so I didn't give up on God.
baby,
But
open,
my
bruh,
faith
he
did
didn't
decrease. So
see.
that's something that I'm constantly working on now as far as
That's
my
never
prayer
lied.
life.
That's what he said.
I
So,
never
yeah,
understood
that's what
that.
I'm
Like
saying.
somebody close to you passed. I know it's sad.
Guys, any
but
questions for
You
her?
can't be like, God, are you like, bro? Bad things happen.
What are some things that
like,
What are some things that you like
yeah,
to
but I
grow
would
on?
never
Grow.
stop believing ever. Some people
I-
put like, I'll blame myself before I blame. Like what?
I think I could
I'm
hone
like,
in.
did I cause too
sorry.
much stress?
I think that I
Like,
could hone in a bit
I
more
would never.
on
Maybe looking for somebody to blame.
kind of. I could have a better understanding of who I want to be and who I am. I, to their point, am very impulsive. Like I really enjoy living in the moment, and I really value that for
She might
like
get a match.
my history and my environment that I grew up in. I really value just like being comfortable and being who I am in the moment. But I do understand why a lot of people are kind of like taken back by that. Because it's the opposite of what most people strive to be to some extent, right? But yeah, I at the end of the day, like I don't know, I work really hard to be a good person and maintain my values and my morals. And I'm like really major empath. So I like, that's actually, that's my other one. Like I am a little too understanding.
She
because
talks
I can
a
see,
lot.
I feel like
I'm
I
about
can
to
see
skip.
through people and
She
understand like
talks
why
a
they're acting the
lot.
way they
I don't
are.
remember what you
But
asked her.
I don't
my
know what
problem
he
is I
asked
use
her.
it to justify their behavior rather than
chatting.
just understanding and saying that's
Look how
not
bro
for
looking.
me.
He's hilarious.
He's funny.
Any questions here?
Yeah, so when it comes to a long-term partnership, what are your key values?
Because like he gonna be like, yeah, y'all tweaking.
Definitely,
If he agreeing with
you have
them,
to
he
be able
might
to
be.
communicate.
I agree
like,
with some
like
of them.
I'm a
but
very
nah, some of 'em
anxious
is tweaking.
person, just generally. Like, I don't want to have to guess what you're feeling or guess what you're thinking. I would rather hear a hard truth than try to make something up in my own head and
Okay.
fill in the blanks.
That's good to know because they told you the
So I
truth.
really value communication, maybe
Well,
even over
nature.
communication. I forgot what the question was halfway through that.
Because you just be
To a
talking.
long-term
But we're not.
partnership, what are your key
I
values?
literally might have to. 'Cause,
I
like, come
have
on.
dated some men who have kind of tried to morph into me and, you know, like, take on my values and take on my hobbies
I
and
never
my
heard that.
beliefs. And I want someone who is just comfortable in who they are
They try to
and we
morph
connect
into you.
as separate individuals together. You know what I mean?
So pretty.
And then outside of that, maybe just like, or aside from that, maybe just like faith to your point. Like I just got baptized. I'm really making strides in like my relationship with my God. And I also understand that everybody has a different God, right? Like even if we're in the same religion, everyone's understanding and interpretation is slightly different. And just
Girl,
like understanding that and valuing and appreciating
interpretation's
someone's
different
other
of
version of
God.
faith.
Like,
Okay.
I say
Jehovah's
All
Witnesses,
right,
for
so
example.
yeah.
I do have
but
to
not
throw
if you
this
get
question in there
baptized, that's
because
Christianity.
something
yeah,
came
I
up
don't
the
know what
last
she's
round.
talking about.
So
Yeah,
are
like, I
kids
feel
a deal breaker
Muslims
for you?
and-
No kids.
I don't
Okay.
have any,
She
but
said
You don't
kids
have
not deal
any.
breaker.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you about to love
You want
this,
to? You want?
kids.
Okay, go ahead. I think you should mention this.
how many? How many? Don't.
Is a limit a deal breaker?
Oh my God.
Say a limit.
If you gotta ask, how many baby moms? You gotta think about it.
No,
I'll throw
Don't
up.
say
4.
6.
Baby
I
moms
told you
or kids?
Baby moms.
I told you.
The woman was too stunned to speak respectfully. Are you serious?
Poor baby mom.
He looking for a fifth baby mama. What?
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm
absolutely
just
not.
kidding.
No, he
That was in my
is.
younger
He is.
days. That's something that I can believe we can have a conversation on the side.
Poor baby mom.
But
Nuts.
How old are they? If that's
my oldest is 13. I got twins, 7 years
Yo,
Oh,
old.
he has
7 years old.
twins. That
6,
makes sense.
5, 4.
I don't care.
5 girls,
That should have
one
been
boy.
3. That should have been 3. You should have stopped in.
5 and 5.
How many? Did it say?
5 girls, 1 boy.
5 girls and 1 boy.
Having
Five
girls
and,
is crazy
5
too.
and 4 with 2 different people.
5 girls
Oh.
and 1 boy. So 4 women and children. The mother of my children.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a pop.
Is that a deal breaker?
Why would they just be so scared to pop?
It
I
is a
respect
deal
you. So.
breaker, but it's sad. You know, you don't want to like ruin somebody's
But I like
life.
it. I- I-
You're hesitating too long.
Sorry.
I'm gonna give it to you, the pop. I like your
I'm
vibe.
literally so sorry.
No,
That sucks that like it's literally like past experiences that are
understandable.
But, like,
I don't care. Like
beautiful at
your
the same
past
time,
is
you
your
know?
present. Like his past, for example, is his
Yeah,
present.
it's not
Everything about I like the
sucks, it's
tattoos.
just-
I don't
Because
know
he's
what-
gonna go back to him.
what
Crazy.
down there was talking
Yeah.
about, but I like the tattoos.
You're just making up
I like the
excuses
feet.
back there.
I don't care what the body look like, but the face is there. So it
Period.
is what
Clock
it
it,
is.
because all the other
But
niggas
thank you.
talking about. I love to
All
see
right.
your body.
Got our one last
Yeah,
guy
it is
here.
so
Now
good.
see someone that's
See
your
your
type.
body.
Maybe. I don't do.
Look at his
Here, now
smile
see someone
faded.
that's your
Look.
type.
Maybe.
Look.
I don't do physical
so
type.
weird.
Based off of what you've heard from
She
him so
said
far,
his-
did you like
she
what
is
you
not his type. I'm
heard?
saying
I don't
maybe.
think
You know
he's
what?
ugly.
The communication thing really took me out the game
just
because
don't
that's
like
like
the game.
my just
do
knowing
look
my
old, though.
personality.
You look
I would have
old.
You look
about 5
old.
different heart
Both are older,
attacks
now
trying
you
to
doing
get
bad.
you to communicate
but-
if that's where you
But she's
struggle.
29.
Yeah,
and
she's
pop-
Yeah,
fine.
but
He looked
I mean,
42.
that was my
Yeah.
past. So
He
I done
looked
grown
like her.
past
Yeah, let's-
that
He ain't
issue
never-
that I
he ain't
had.
never
So
really tried
I'm
to
in a
fight.
better place now.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
That's
I thought you were
bad.
saying that that's something you're still like actively
No,
trying to figure out.
The balloon.
Hold on.
That's
He's
that's something
finna
in my
run.
He
past.
holding the balloon
I'm
hostage.
much
y'all.
better
Finna make a
place now.
touchdown.
Okay. Then yeah, why not?
Oh, she said, then why
tried.
not?
You didn't like that response. I can tell you didn't like that response.
Okay, well,
Don't pop it.
All right, so I found some hesitation on her end.
She said,
"Do you feel like popping? Are you hanging on to it?"
You might as well give it a try, bro.
I mean,
You
she
might as
cool.
well.
You know, I'm feeling her.
Give it a try.
But,
She's going.
There was a little hesitation on her end.
Who cares,
So, I
bro?
don't want.
Look
If
at
somebody's
your
into me, they're gonna be into me. There's no hesitation. You know.
Oh
they can let
my,
it be known.
bro, nobody.
So it just
You guys have to
seems
sing
like she's not
along.
for sure about what she wants.
That is true. She said
So-
just why not? Like she didn't really want him.
Yeah, she is
Yeah, so-
impulsive. She might like look like
Literally, she is impulsive.
Thank you.
Yeah, literally.
I'm back.
At least I know my personality's the problem. No, I'm kidding.
All right, well,
Right,
that's
they
all the
also she was
balloons pop.
pretty.
Thank you so much for coming
Yeah.
on. Let's give it up for her, guys. I'll
She
take the
is
mic.
pretty, and I don't think
Thank
her
you.
physique looks bad.
All right, man, that's gonna do it. 6 kids.
You ugly. No, I'm
Oh,
just
don't hit me with
kidding.
that, man.
Bro, he's not ugly. He's just annoying. He just acts ugly.
Arlette,
Like,
yeah, don't change, man. I'm glad that she, even though she went to like Netflix and they stole her idea. Whoa. And I know that she went to Netflix, even though they stole her
that
ideas.
means you.
No.
Okay, let's bring out
What
our
is
next
this?
single
You don't know how to
lady.
work technology.
Okay.
So I do all of this setting up and stuff, and he just does
What does OBS stand for?
stands for arbitration bullshit.
So, yeah, that's gonna do it. Arlette, keep it going, keep it going,
Keep it going, but stop doing that microphone shit where you interrupt them and you tell them to pick
And
it up.
stop
or drop
asking
it.
them why.
You
Like,
stop walking all the way back.
and sometimes if somebody said it's not my type, why? Like, come on, man. She
Yeah,
is
because
not
do you
my
want me
type.
to say why you're not my type? Do you
Right.
want me to say why I don't like
I'd be like,
your
Arlette, I
type?
don't like you actually. But that's gonna do it. Make sure y'all. This is my first time doing the leave.
Don't wear compression shirts and then tell somebody not to wear something baggy as a woman, because we can wear whatever the fuck we want because we don't show off our bodies to perverts.
And stop popping the guy balloon because he's too short.
Don't ask to see somebody's real hair.
See somebody what? Oh, real hair. Both ends. The girl
I
and
said
boys.
that.
Yeah, I didn't know what you said first. All right, man.